Well, it's the plague again, and, yeah, this was disappointing. Birds 24, Lions 27. We lost the fucking game, and, well, I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I'm not, but I can't be mad, alright? I'm disappointed, a little upset, but I'm not mad. Not really. I mean, you know, it was a good game. You know, there was some good shit that happened. There were a few big plays. All right, there were a few big plays. We scored in the first half. Thanks for that, Eagles. I appreciate it. Wasn't enough to win the game, but I appreciate the fact that we scored in the first half. That blocked punt was pretty cool. That blocked punt, that big play was with the blocked punt was pretty cool. I mean, it was a flag thrown and it was brought back. And I'm telling you, if that flag hadn't been thrown, I think we would have had the game. If we hadn't fumbled the ball and the Lions hadn't recovered it, we would have had the game. If we had caught our passes, more big passes, I think we would have had. I mean, yeah, we lost to the Lions, but remember, the Lions are looking pretty good this year. I mean, ordinarily they suck, but, you know, this year, I mean, they were 1-0-1 going into this game, now they're 2-0-1. I mean, I don't say much about ties. I don't think a tie's that big of a deal to make a fuss over, but a tie's better than a loss in any situation. But maybe I'm armchair quarterbacking. Maybe I'm being an armchair quarterback, but you know what? There are a couple of things we need to work on. We need to work on not fumbling the ball, and we need to work on catching passes. I mean, it's simple. You don't gotta build a time machine. You don't gotta find the cure for cancer. That's all you gotta do is catch the ball. And we couldn't manage to do that as much as I'd like. Now, there were some good passes that were caught. There were some good passes, and they were caught, and this and that. But you know, I think this. You know, I think all things considered, I think this was just a case of bad luck, rotten luck. Yeah, there were injuries. You know, Deshaun Jackson was out. I think if he was in, we would have had the game. There were some key weapons out, but I think, all things considered, I think that my Birds and the Lions, I think that both teams played good. I think they played relatively well. I mean, I don't like the fact that the Eagles were missing passes. I don't like the fact that the Eagles fumbled the ball. Yeah, we need to work on that. You know, because maybe it's not just, bad luck. We had a bad day, but it wasn't bad. I don't know if it was luck or not. If it was luck, then it was luck. But Thursday we go into battle against the Packers. We really need to step our game up, step our chain up as it pertains to catching passes and not making fumbles. Because if we fumble and the Packers recover, then, you know, that's... I won't say over if that happens only once, but it's certainly going to hinder us. If we miss passes, it is going to hinder us. So I think we need to work on, that shit we need to work on. Now, we need to continue to score in the first half. You know, we scored in the first half during the game against the Lions, which is pretty cool. You know, it's cool that we scored in the first half. I appreciate that. We need to keep doing that. And I'm not talking about just field goals. I don't play for 3. I play for 7. Anyone who knows me knows that I don't do 3. I do set up 3's okay in some situations. Like, if you have the game, if you're up by a considerable lead, then maybe putting like 3 more points on the board certainly isn't going to hurt you. If you're down by a field goal, putting 3 points on the board certainly isn't going to hurt you. I mean, putting 3 points on the board, let me talk about field goals versus touchdowns for a minute, and then we'll get back to the game. But putting 3 points on the board, in either case, in any case, it is points on the board, and it's not going, and it won't hurt you in most cases. There are some cases just settling for field goals will come back to haunt you. But I don't just want field goals. I, of course, want touchdowns. And, of course, the extra point's a 4. If you're the Eagles, an excellent conclusion, because you got Jake Elliott, and if he can make a 61-yard field goal, then he's gonna, an extra point, he's going to make it, unless the wind really picks up, or God doesn't want him scoring, or he royally fucks up. He's going to make that extra point. You know that. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it, so who are we bullshitting? But I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't play for 3. I play for 7. Now, I'm not yelling and screaming. Notice I'm pretty mellow throughout this video. Now, my voice is kind of raised. I'm passionate because I'm passionate about what I'm saying. A little passionate about what I'm saying. I can't be monotone, but the reason I'm not yelling, I addressed at the very start of this video. I can't really get mad. I'm not feeling any particular anger that we lost. Yeah, I'm disappointed. It sucks when we lose, don't get me wrong, but we only lost by 3, so it's not like we got skunked, Yeah, we lost to the Lions, but the Lions look decent this year. I mean, and the season is still young. This is a young season. We're only three games into a 16-game schedule, so we still got a shot, especially towards the midpoint of the season. I estimate about the midpoint of the season when our injured players start coming back. Hopefully, a couple of our weapons get better for the game against the Packers. That'll really help us out. Most notably, Deshaun Jackson. I don't know how long he's going to be out. I don't know how long, I don't know how long any of these injured players are going to be out. But I don't think any of them have season enders particularly. And of course, there were a couple of injured. I think a couple of Lions got injured during the game. Today, as I'm recording this, the game was yesterday. But any Lions that got injured, that stinks. That stinks. I mean, anyone who knows me knows that I don't wish injuries on anybody regardless of team. Regardless of organization, I don't wish injuries on anybody, even if it is the Giants. And I saw the Giants game. Let me talk about the Giants just a hair, all right? They're a rival team, so please bear with me, but let me talk about the Giants just a hair because we play them twice this year. This is very relevant. The Giants have a new quarterback in Daniel Jones. They are benching Eli Manning, and they've decided that they want to start Jones instead. Now, I saw the Giants play after the Eagles game. I decided to tune into that game to see how, Mr. Jones, how Daniel Jones performed. And I think that Daniel Jones is a decent quarterback. I think, from what I've seen, he looks like the Giants' answer to Carson Wentz. And I don't say that because he's as good as Carson Wentz. I say that because he plays like Carson Wentz plays. He looks versatile. He looks like he's able, when he's under pressure, he's able to roll out of the pocket. He's able to tuck the football and run, given enough space. I saw him do that. I saw Daniel Jones do good things. And I commend the Giants on their decision to start Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones looks pretty good. Now, obviously, I hope he stays healthy. Unfortunately, he is a member of the New York Giants, and they're a rival team, so I despise the Giants, of course, as an Eagles fan. But I know talent when I see it, and Daniel Jones looks like a very talented quarterback, and I hope this young man goes far. I hope this young man goes far. And you know what? I think he will provide the Eagles with a good challenge both times. Granted, I hope we win. I hope we grind the Giants into the fucking dust. But I think that he's got a shot at providing the Eagles with a good challenge. All right? All right? Now, Lions fans, hey, congratulations on the win. You were the better team. You were the better team yesterday. You know, you played good. Eagles played good, but you played better football, and you were the better team. You got the W. Congratulations. You know, I wish you good luck in the rest of the season. And, you know, I probably should have congratulated the Lions fans first, but, you know, at least I got to it. Good job on the win, Lions fans. Go ahead and celebrate in Detroit if there's anybody left in Detroit. I know Detroit's pretty much dead because we moved all the car manufacturing to fucking Asia, like Japan and shit. Japan, Korea. I'm talking about South Korea, you nuts. I'm talking about South Korea, Japan. I think there are some car manufacturers in Mexico that make supposedly American cars. But, you know, I'm just going off now. I'm just rambling now. Congrats on the win, Lions fans. I think both teams played good, but I think the Eagles have a couple of things they need to work on, and I hope a couple of offensive and defensive weapons. I hope a couple of our weapons on both sides of the ball get better. And, you know, barring that, I hope that the backups that replace them can, you know, maybe work on catching passes, maybe work on not fumbling the ball. Because on Thursday, we're going into battle against the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. And as much as I hate to admit it, Aaron Rodgers is a good quarterback. You got to watch him. You got to watch him. Now, we got a good defense that can get through the pocket and sack the quarterback and get to the quarterback and put pressure on him. But defense. This is Aaron Rodgers we're talking about. Watch him. All right, watch him. That's all I got to say. Watch him. Try to sack him. Watch what he does. You know, pay attention out there. Stay healthy out there, too. That's another thing. You got to stay healthy. Now, I appreciate the fact that Wentz hasn't gone down yet. And I think the Packers are due for a loss. And I'm hoping it's to the Eagles. So, yeah, because I've got a bet involving my disc game, so please do not fuck this up, Philadelphia. And I will see you in the next video. I'm disappointed that we lost, but no, I'm not particularly angry. I mean, fuck, we lost, but yeah. My rage is minimal. I'm disappointed in case of, you know, things we need to work on, and there was some rotten luck involved. There was some bad luck involved. So, you know what? I'm not going to go around saying we were cursed by an evil warlock, but I think we had bad luck yesterday, and hopefully we have better luck on Thursday, and we have a better understanding of how to catch passes and not fumble the ball, and the defense will understand what to do with Aaron Rodgers, keep the offense on the field out there, and that's pretty much all I've got to say. So I will see you in the next one. Stay Teutonic, and of course, fly, Eagles, fly. See you after the Packer game.